Yo guys, what is good? It's your boy Jamong here, back again with another video. And today we're going over 10 sneakers that you've been sleeping on. Alright, so currently as we are in the second half of the year right now, we've seen a lot of sneaker releases throughout the entire year. And there has been so much. Basically, some sneakers have overshadowed others. A lot of people have gravitated towards the more mainstream ones. You know, some of these sneakers are ones that people don't really know about. Others are ones that used to be really expensive, but now they've restocked and the prices have gone down so much more and they're really affordable right now. So yeah, I comprise a list of 10 sneakers that a lot of people are missing out on. So if that sounds interesting to you, let's hop into it. Alright, so first off, at number 10 on this list is a sneaker that I've already gone over, and these are the Alma Maniere Jordan 3s in the While You Were Sleeping colorway. Literally, it's in the name, while you were sleeping on these. And the reason why it's so high up on this list is because I can't really say that a lot of people are sleeping on this pair. I mean, it is a solid sneaker, it is an Alma Maniere shoe, so a lot of people did go for this, and most people were lucky. They got a W because these released in wide quantities. But the problem with it is that I don't see enough people wearing them right now. I don't know what's up with it, but basically when it comes to resale market, this is basically going for under retail, and I think that deters a lot of people from wanting to keep the sneaker. I mean, 3 years ago this would have been for an easy 500 bucks, and just because it's not going for any profit nowadays, no one really wants to rock them. But guys, let me tell you that this sneaker is made with the best premium material. It's such a good quality sneaker, and if you think that this sneaker is not worth it, you are totally missing out. I would say get these now for a good price while you still can, because I can definitely see prices skyrocketing within the next 2 years. I have not whipped out my pair yet just because, again, I had the whole dilemma with the black cements and the Alma Manieres, but I think I'm just gonna end up keeping both. This is gonna be a shoe that I'm probably gonna end up wearing. So yeah, I mean, it's really rare nowadays that we get a sneaker with the best kind of quality, and Alma Maniere just always seems to hit when it comes to their collaborations with Jordan brand. So here at number 10, we do have the Alma Maniere Jordan 3s. If you guys are interested in looking at my whole review of the sneaker, make sure to go check out the video above. All right, coming up at number 9 on this list are the Asics GT 2160s. Now, this silhouette is often overshadowed by the Asics Gel Cayenne 14s and the 1130s, and basically there are so many different silhouettes when it comes to Asics, and these are all really comfortable because they all use gel technology. Now, how I found out about the GT 2160s is through their most recent collab with Kith. Now, they had a Spider-Man collab, and this colorway just looks so beautiful. And basically, when it comes to Asics, I think I've always felt like the silhouettes don't look great. They kind of look like dad shoes, which are what they're supposed to be intended for. But when you put them on feet, they look so good. I don't know, it's just like you see the sneaker for itself, it looks ugly. But then when you put them on your feet and then you pair them with a good fit, it just works really well with the aesthetics of today. So definitely the Asics GT 2160s are a really good shoe for today's age. Again, like I said, I think a lot of people are going for the Gel Cayenne 14s, and those can get a little overwhelming sometimes. There's just so many people wearing them nowadays, and there's not a ton of different colorways that they come in. I mean, all of it is basically just like a white base. But with the 2160s, I feel like this is something new to bring to the table. It's still Asics, and you're getting the comfort that Asics have with their innovative technology, but it's a different silhouette, and it's gonna make you look different from the rest of the crowd. So here at number 9, I'm gonna give it to the Asics GT 2160s. Definitely a shoe that I've never tried out before, but I might want to give it a try eventually. And I forgot to mention that this is a silhouette that you can easily get on the market, either for below retail or at retail price. All right, moving on to number 8 on this list, we do have the Jordan 1s in the navy colorway. Now, I know over the last 2 years, Jordan 1s have basically died out in hype. I mean, a lot of people have them, but they just don't hit as well as they used to. But still, I think that a Jordan 1 is a staple in anyone's wardrobe. I think a lot of sneakerheads do love the Jordan 1s for a reason, just because they are a classic. Now, this navy colorway just recently dropped, and this is so freaking clean, guys. It's a basic navy sneaker, and there's not a ton going on with it, and you can literally wear this with anything. A perfect Jordan 1 shoe that you can just wear over and over again. I think when it comes to Jordan 1s, a lot of people expect like flashy colors, signature colors, but there's nothing wrong with a classic pair of muted navy Jordan 1s. I think for the fact that this ended up sitting and it's still on Nike now, you can literally find it on the sneakers app, it's kind of crazy to me because this is just a shoe that I can literally wear with any single outfit. And yeah, I definitely encourage you guys to go for this sneaker if you're looking for a Jordan 1 to wear with almost anything. So here at number 8, we do have the Jordan 1 Navies, which takes us on to number 7 on this list, and these are the Kobe 8s with the Collegiate pack. Now, I don't know how many of you guys are actually into Kobe's, but ever since his passing, and rest in peace to the great Mamba, his popularity in the sneaker has just increased immensely. Now, even though it seems a little overbearing sometimes that we're seeing so many colorways, this Collegiate pack is all just really clean. And I'm pretty sure anyone who went for these colorways were pretty lucky. I don't think anyone really took L's on any of these colorways. And these are all pretty solid. You know, if you're a hooper or you just like to wear Kobe's for lifestyle, all these sneakers right here are very wearable. My personal favorite is the red pair, obviously because I like red, but you cannot go wrong with the gray or the navy pair as well. I don't know, I'm trying to find an excuse to wear Kobe's for lifestyle wear and not just play ball in them. But I don't know, I just can't really get into it. There's something about like wearing basketball shoes that there's just too much like cushioning and responsiveness that when you're wearing them, it just feels too snug on my feet. So really not trying to go in that route. But yeah, right now you can literally find these on StockX for really close to retail price. I think they retailed for like 180 and they're going between 180 to 200. So that's a really easy cop right there. If you haven't gotten a pair of Kobe's yet and you're dying to get one but not trying to break the bank, definitely go for this whole Collegiate pack. There's a lot of colorways to choose from, and even though they're not super flashy, I would still say they are a great sneaker to own nonetheless. All right, moving on to number 6 on this list, we do have the Nike Vomeros 5s in the oatmeal colorway. Now, I recently just did a video on whether the Zoom Vomeros 5s or the P6000s are better, and if you guys are interested, make sure to go check out that video afterwards. But basically, when the Nike Zoom Vomeros 5s were at the peak of its hype, like about a year and a half ago, this oatmeal colorway was really popular. Now, this was a clean pair and a lot of people liked the blue on the bottom. It was just a very wearable pair, and it also fit the aesthetics of that like vintage worn down vibe as well. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people took L's on this pair, and then it ended up reselling for like maybe $250, $260. So not like the most expensive pair of sneakers, but something that a lot of people did not want to pay resale for. Now, I actually don't know when this pair restocked, but if you go on StockX right now, you can literally find this for like retail price. I cannot believe that this sneaker is going for so much more cheaper because I almost paid resale on this pair. I just wasn't sure if I wanted another tan pair of sneakers in my collection. That's why I ended up going for another colorway. But I'm pretty sure that you can literally get this for like 120 bucks, which is super good for a Zoom Vomeros 5s. Again, I have to tell you guys that the Zoom Vomeros are super comfortable, and if you guys have not tried them out yet, just give it a try. Especially for a sneaker that it's going for this cheap, you will not be disappointed at the end. So here at number 6, we do have the Zoom Vomeros 5s in the oatmeal colorway, an older sneaker, but one that is much cheaper than it was when it first released. And I guess that takes me to number 5 on this list, and it's pretty much no surprise that it belongs to the Nike P6000s. Like the Nike Zoom Vomeros 5s, the P6000s are a super comfortable sneaker, and they are so affordable, retailing at a price of 110 bucks. You can literally even find the silhouette going on sale for under 100 bucks, and it's just such a nice sneaker. So for those sneaker collectors that only like wearing Jordans or wearing Air Maxes, all the hype stuff, give the Nike P6000s a try because you will not be disappointed. But I didn't want to spend too much time on number 5 because like with the Nike Vomeros, I literally just did a video on that. So if you guys are interested, make sure to go check that video out. Again, it's a very nice video and I think you guys would like it a lot. But moving on to number 4 in this list, we do have the On Cloud sneakers. Now, I don't know what's been up lately, but over the last year, the brand On has just made a skyrocket in the sneaker market. A lot of people just like On as a sneaker brand. Now, I personally have no attachment to On as a brand. I've never owned any sneakers from them, but I think they're popular for a reason, and that's probably because they are so comfortable. So again, if you guys are looking for a really comfortable shoe that's really responsive and that feels like a cloud, I mean, literally any of their cloud sneakers you can go for right now. I don't know all their names, but I have seen that when people are wearing Ons and they just step into the floor, I can see their midsole sinking into the ground, and that looks like it's pretty comfortable. I mean, I really gotta try this on for myself. Personally, I don't think that these On shoes are the nicest looking sneakers, but if you guys are looking for the next best sneaker, the one that's super comfortable that everyone's wearing nowadays, definitely look into On, because I don't know, I feel like it's taking a step up in the sneaker culture. A lot of people are just starting to like them. Okay, so coming in at number 3 on this list, we do have a sneaker that released a while back, and it's actually a sneaker that I have right now. But for some reason, I don't know when these restocked, their prices have plummeted, okay? And these are the Air Jordan 1 Lows in the Paris colorway. Now, when I first got these, I thought I got a steal on them because these were a European exclusive, so they did not release in America. I paid about like $260 for these, which are, I think it's like $100 over the retail price at that time. I just really wanted this shoe because it was so clean, so beautiful. And after checking on StockX a while ago, I saw that these prices dropped all the way down to basically like 120 bucks. And that's just insane to me. To see how this sneaker, especially in like woman sizes, this sneaker was going for like maybe $400 at a time. And now it dropped all the way back to 100 bucks. So very affordable. And if you're trying to go for a clean, beautiful, pretty looking sneaker, I would say the Paris 1 Lows are an excellent addition to your collection. There's just something about this wolf gray in the front, but then in the back you have this very muted blue, and it's just a staple to own. And let's see if Jasmine ends up watching this video, because this might be a future video review that I might have gotten her pair in her size, so we'll see. But she's probably not gonna watch my videos. She never watches my video, guys. But yeah, on StockX right now, these are super affordable. If you guys are a fan of this particular colorway, definitely check them out. Here, number 3, we do have the Paris 1 Lows. All right, moving on to number 2 on this list, we do have a silhouette that has really been trending this year, and these are the Jordan 4 RMs. Now, I believe this silhouette took off when it had a collab with Nigel Sylvester, and a lot of people liked those colorways. But even then, now that they're releasing GR pairs, a lot of people are still going for them. So this is basically a different take on the silhouette of the sneaker. So it's not so much of a basketball sneaker anymore, and it's not so chunky or bulky, but rather it has a slimmer down look, much more lifestyle wear, and it just looks much more simple and easy to pull off. Personally, for me, I'm always gonna stay true to the Jordan 4s. Honestly, I don't even really love the Jordan 4 silhouette that much. I mean, it looks good when you're standing from afar, but when you're putting them on your feet, they just look like huge blocks. I mean, the RMs are nice, and a lot of people do seem like they are a fan of them. So if you guys are trying to go for a pair, I think these are pretty affordable. You can also find these for retail price, but I wanna say there's like a monochromatic colorway that if I find it, I'll put it up here, that looks pretty clean as well. I feel like a lot of people would enjoy wearing this pair, and yeah, I mean, like, it fits today's times, especially because 4s are pretty popular. I think this is definitely a way where you can stick to the trend of Jordan 4s, but also not be like everyone else and wearing the same colorways. So the Jordan 4 RMs are definitely a shoe that a lot of people are missing out on, and you guys should get on it right away. So here, number 2, we do have the Jordan 4 RMs. And at number 1 on this list, this is a sneaker that has released a while back ago, and then they restocked more recently, and these are the Air Force 1 linens. Now, I believe they first released with Kith, and this was designed by Ronnie Fogg, if I'm not mistaken. And a lot of people love this colorway just because, I mean, it was like a brown and pink Air Force 1, and I gotta say, this is really clean, guys. Now, this pair used to resell for a lot of money. I don't even know how much, but definitely it was a hard shoe to come by. And ever since they restocked this year, basically it has gone down to basically under retail. I mean, retail price on these were $135. In my size, I can get them for $115, which is absolutely crazy. I feel like this is a fire colorway when it comes to Air Force Ones. Lots of people love Air Force Ones, but you don't have to go for the white on white on white. All right, you can literally go for the linen pair, and that pink just gives it a little extra flavor. Like, this shoe literally just reminds me of like ice cream, and I love this sneaker. I don't know if I would own them right now just because it's not something that I need, but I think that the linen Air Force Ones are probably one of the best sneakers that have released so far this year. I mean, it's just crazy how sneaker prices have plummeted over time. Now, basically, sneakers have no more resale value. It's really easy to get a sneaker for under retail. The market is way different nowadays. If the opportunity presented itself, let's say I went into a Nike and these were just sitting there, I'd think about it, but I'll wait on it and see if it ever comes to me. But here, number one on this list, we do have the Air Force One linens. Definitely a shoe that you should not be sleeping on because, again, back then, a lot of people were paying high prices for this sneaker, and now it's made available to you. But yo guys, there we have it. These are 10 sneakers that you've been missing out on. So if any of these sneakers look nice to you or you didn't know about these sneakers, make sure to go check them out right afterwards. I think it's important for people who are gonna wear, buy, and collect sneakers to not wear the same things that everyone else are wearing. So definitely go for the stuff that no one's really talking about, because you can start a new trend for yourself. You can make a statement for yourself, and I think that's very important at the end of the day. But now I'd like to hear from you guys in the comments down below. In your own opinion, what's a sneaker that everyone else is missing out on? And if you guys liked my video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you guys want to hear more from me, smash the subscribe button because more will be on the way. Again, these are top 10 sneakers that you've been missing out on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!